Hey, what is up again everyone? Welcome back to another high-grade Gundam kit review, and today I'm taking a look at the Zaku II Type C and Type C-5 from Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin. And I have to admit, I am crazy impressed with this kit. Of course, if you haven't seen the unboxing video yet, you can check that out if you want, but for now, ikimasu! It is hard not to love the Zaku. It's the most iconic mobile suit from the multiple Gundam universes after your boy the Gundam itself. It's a militaristic grunt workhorse of a mecha with that late 70s, early 80s Xeon flare thrown on top. And unlike a lot of robot designs from that era, it has aged like a fine wine. This high-grade variant of the classic Zaku II has been overhauled in a truck ton of positive ways, but none more apparent than the looks. The colors are dark, very dark, which complement the menacing look of the Zaku perfectly. The color separation is impressive, the proportions are beautiful, and the surface detailing is mind-blowingly good. Get out your inks, paints, pencils, Gundam markers, whatever you've got, this baby right here needs to be panel-lined. In the box we also get a sheet of sticker-style decals, but applied as they are, they don't really look that great in my opinion. They have a very visible edge and take away from this kit's beautiful aesthetic. There are ways to get around this issue though, but as they are, they don't look perfect. As this is just a recolor of the 2015 Char Zaku II, the articulation here is exactly the same, and what we have... As for the neck joint, this is impressive. It goes all the way down into the torso, so that moves around inside of there. That's really cool. As well as that, then there's the ball joint you can see right there. When you snap the head on, you've got your up and downs, as well as that cool back and forward from that joint inside. That can rotate most of the way, if not, yeah, all the way around. Also, the mono eye can move around. Just stick something like the heat hawk under the chin like this, and you can move that around. As for the shoulders, the arms are completely different. This one moves out and in like that. We've got a joint here. This moves as well. This side, the shield can move up like that, slightly separate to the arm, as well as around like so. There's the arm all the way up. Rotation all the way around. Rotation right here. That bend at the elbow, very nice. The wrist there is a simple ball and socket joint. A decent ab crunch on this. There's it all the way to the front, all the way to the back, and if you take out that inner part in there, customize it a little bit, you can get a whole lot more out of this because without that little section, it moves around a lot. So if you want more, you can get more. The side to side there is a standard ball joint. Front skirt moves up, side skirt up and down, rotation to the back as well as to the front. And this is pretty cool because it can actually shift back and forward as well. That's nice. Nothing around here on the butt flap. Inside the waist, the legs can rock forward and back like that. The leg all the way up to the front, leg all the way out to the back. There is the legs all the way out. Rotation at this point. The bend at the knee. The joint inside of here is double jointed, so you get a lot of forward and back. There is the side to side tilt. Not a whole lot of rotation there due to the style of armor. And from what I can see, there doesn't seem to be much, if any, of a kind of heel toe bend here. I thought there was when I was building it, but doesn't look like it. Seriously, it's hard to find the words to describe how addictive it is to pose this bad boy, especially with this. And speaking of which, the box comes loaded with accessories. Here is the Zaku II with everything that it comes with. In here we have a standard as well as a commander type upper head section. To complement that, we have chest parts, a waist part, arm part, and a backpack to convert it to the C-5 type. I will mention though right here that this only comes with 3 polycaps for holding on the thrusters, so that means you can't fully make both versions of the backpack, which is a pain in the ass. But ignoring that, this is what both types look like side by side, the Type C on the left and the Type C-5 on the right. As for weapons, we've got the Heat Hawk as well as the deactivated variant for storage on the side skirting armor. The anti-ship rifle, which is so damn cool. This rifle right here is beyond awesome. And with this kit's heckin' good articulation, that means you can pose it just right. So satisfying. Next up is the bazooka as well as 3 magazines of ammo. These can actually be inserted into the bazooka itself, and the 2 spares can be attached onto the shield on the shoulder. We also have this little hook-like segment that slots into the backpack for storing the bazooka once it's not in use. Next is that standard Zaku machine gun with movable parts as well as a removable magazine. We also get 1 extra magazine in here for a total of 2. The last weapon in here is the belt-fed machine gun, which is slightly newer than the other weapons. It's from a kit that came out earlier this year, so it's not unique to this kit. And on here we have a flexible ammo belt that runs from the grip all the way to this big blocky piece, which connects onto the bottom of the backpack like so. So that is it for the review, and I have to say I am pleasantly surprised by this kit. I've built a couple of high-grade Zakus in the past, and to say they underwhelmed me is an understatement. Besides that, all I've built is the Master Grade Psycho Zaku Verka, so my experience with Zakus is limited. I have no experience with the Real Grade or the Master Grade Zaku 2.0, so this time it is all down to you guys, the experts out there. Is this the best Zaku to date? From my limited experience, it seems to be. But let us all know down there in the comments, if this isn't the best one, then which one is. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews, and I'll see you next time.